Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Ducks come up to the line in a 3-up.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. And all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. And they did it right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. They'll test the right side here. Powers through. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Oregon. Wills his way to the end zone. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The 10. Touchdown, Gators. Just ran away from the defense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Signs a quick throw.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They're going to run it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Ducks are on the move here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gaudet. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
He's back to throw again on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And there's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He missed it. And the game's still tied here in the first quarter.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now it's 3rd and short from the +24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the first down. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50+.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Same tailback, another carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
For the interior, that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this 3rd down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Powering through. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it to the right side. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's got his man open downfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Nice job here by this back picking up the 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Oh, and he got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They feed the fullback this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
This will be down just inside the 30-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go on 4th down. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he slings this pass over the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
One more play before they head to the locker room. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's a bullet over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion sets up an important third down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. And it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff running right. Finding some room at the 25. No shot to bring him down. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers.
It's blocked. They scoop it up.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion sets up a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. He'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Mendez. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Only comes for his second punt of the game. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll run it here.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now it's second down here. Testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here to really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down, and they pick up the first.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, and nothing. Just trucks through the defender. Touchdown, Ducks. And this one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's running out of time here. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for when the top quarterback.
They'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Love this throw by the quarterback, Chris, because he gives his receiver a chance. I was always taught on a nice deep post route, put it up in the air and as far as you can throw it and let the receiver run underneath it. Let him adjust his timing. It's exactly what they were able to do here, and they get a big gain.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Might have to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. It's an option look. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And it falls incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Sticking with the running game. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Toss play running right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The shotgun running play call. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen it in. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for a deep completion. He's got it near the end zone. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this